Hi, thanks for stopping by. Today is the second video on March 23rd, 2026. You can see I'm in a live landing page. I generated this page by just going to the Organizer Hub. Super simple. All you do is go in and look at upcoming events. I go to the monthly view. I can go ahead and decorate it with different colors. I can insert in URL logo options or background URL options for the images themselves on the page. But more importantly, to show you how easy it is to click one button, and I generate this landing page with all the data in it. And this data is for the MLB. How I got here was in the previous video, and the quick highlight there is essentially I automated the process of taking the 2,400 events to an ETL process, which is all automated. An AI browser ran this for me. It sent the 2,400 games off a personal or business calendar. In my case here is a business calendar. It sent it to a Dropbox. We ETL'd that data into DynamoDB. And then visually with our APIs here, I'm pulling that data out of the database itself and visualizing the data live. The critical part is every time we do this, we actually insert into the page this send invite button. That's a REST API to send a calendar invite out for this particular event. Obviously, this button in back of it would be different than this button here. They look the same, but what's different are the UIDs. Those UIDs allow us to send a one-click calendar invite out for a customer, and then we're tracking the merchandise, ticketing, or third-party responses based on those, and then adjusting them accordingly prior to the event. That event could be for sports, music, or any other global tech event. They're in the millions, and you all know that if you're in the event business, it's all about upcoming events. So that's what we're about, is how we optimize upcoming events with calendar invites for merch, ticketing, and third-party promotions. So that's a quick pitch there. Back to the real demo, and you'll see that this is a live page. It came from this generator here. I'll generate another one. We're in a month. We'll do a sky blue. I'll just click one button, and you'll see that'll generate yet another page with different visualization effects, which is this blue in this case here. I can use my clickable buttons here. I can load more data. And as I load more data, you can see the blue dots showing up. And these blue dots are basically pulling information out of the APIs to be displayed in this visualization panel here. That's the data there of the calendar invite payload, Someone like Mandy would go in, click one button, say required. Yeah, it's okay to get a calendar invite is basically what this little button is here. I'm looking down the game schedule, taking on Mandy's persona. I'm clicking one button. Calendar invites are sent for these particular games. Now, let me be a little bit risky here. Let me go to somebody's inbox. That's Zach's there. Here, live demo. I'll have to log in. So it is with live demos. You all won't see this password, and I will change it anyhow. This password is for this particular Mandy at techvader.com, and you'll see that these live calendar invites came off this page here. That's the last one being Tampa. You see the Tampa one here as I zoom in. So I'll do two zooms. There's the second zoom. Here it is here. This was sent to Mandy's box here. This is Mandy's live demo here. It's Amanda or Mandy. There it is there, Mandy at techvader.com. So you all know it's a live demo. If I was to take on Mandy's persona over here, I could say yes to this, and then we gather the data on the back end. So the importance of this whole thing is showing you a manageable pipeline. I showed you basically how to generate them real easy. One click, we generate 2,400 events. In a landing page, this landing page or schedule page could be shared with anybody. In particular, if you thought like you owned a Jimmy John's franchise, as an example, this data could be loaded up in less than a few hours. And then the franchisee could take on game promotions downstream with his clients off the website by running these promotional websites with free offers in them and or discounted offers here in the payload. And then as people come by a particular franchise or a brand, they would actually get updated calendar invites for the particular events as they get closer to the event itself being completed. So that's just a quick pitch. Thanks for stopping by on a Monday, and that's it. Thanks.